Peace. This is Brother ha2tim coming with you live and direct. I just want to give you some updates on the journey. I'm trying to build up this channel, so I'm video recording my workouts, or at least the end of the workouts and some of my insights. And one of the insights I want to share with you is one that I have shared before. And excuse the camera because I don't have a stabilizer, and I'm just using my phone right now. So eventually, as I start growing and getting more into it, of course, you know, I'm going to improve my equipment. So the thought that bothers me the most is, not even bothers me, but one of the things I have noticed is it's almost as if people are expecting somebody to pop up out the blue and say to them, "Hey, I've been looking for you. You sitting right there, sitting on the couch. Yeah, I've been looking for you, and I have this contract. You sign this contract, your whole life will change. All your dreams will come true, and you will make as much money as you want." You know what I'm saying? It's like people are waiting for this magic person to come out and select them out of everybody. And what I'm saying, and what we're trying to say to you on the journey, those that join Gye-Nyame, is stop waiting for individuals to select you. Stop waiting for people to select you and start selecting yourself. You see what I'm saying? Because for 99.99999% of you sitting out there watching this video, there is nobody that is going to finger you and make you great. The only thing that's going to make you great, the only thing that's going to push you towards excellence, is you making a decision. And you deciding that being lazy is no longer an option. That being complacent is no longer an option. That being stuck is no longer an option. See, one of the things I have figured out, and that I make sure that people understand on the journey, is that because we have so many choices in this life, we limit our own growth. We limit our own possibilities. We limit how far we could go. We limit how high we can soar. You know what I'm saying? Because we have put these self-imposed limits upon ourselves, because we have acquired so many choices, so many different possibilities, rather than focusing and honing in on that one thing that's ours, that one gift that's ours. You know what I'm saying? So what I'm challenging people to do, one of the reasons that I really put the tobacco down at this point in time in my life and picked up the running and the prayer and pouring the real libation. You see these libations on my face. Those of you that have been listening to me in the past, y'all know what I mean. This libations, you know what I'm saying, on my face, and start pouring these libations is because when I'm running, one of the things that I have discovered is that when I start breathing hard, it's not a signal for me to stop. It's a signal for me to harmonize with my body. It's a signal for me to harmonize with my breath and to, in a sense, slow my pace so that my heart could continue to beat and I continue moving at my pace rather than stopping. All my life, I have been convinced that when I got tired, I was supposed to stop. When I start breathing hard, you're supposed to stop. You know what I'm saying? Unless you're in the middle of a game. But no, what that is, that's your body telling you to adjust. You know what I'm saying? So I figured out, like, I'm 47, I figured out for the first time when I was running, as my heart started beating and I started noticing that I was doing a lot of breathing through my mouth, I finally said, hey, what would happen if I just started breathing through my nose? And as I started breathing through my nose and I started adjusting my pace so that I could breathe through my nose, I started noticing that my pace eventually started speeding up. As I got more in harmony and more in tune with my body, my pace started speeding up. And I wouldn't, and in a sense, the harder I breathe, the more I synchronize my body, the more I synchronize my breath, the easier it became. And as a matter of fact, the tireder, or what I used to think was tired, the more tired I become, the faster my pace becomes, the farther I can run, right? So now I'm going for one of my self-imposed limitations. One of my self-imposed limitations is 20 miles. Actually, it's 26.2. So I'm shooting for, on one of the coldest days probably in the year, I'm shooting to run a 50-kilometer run. I ain't even gonna call it a race because I can't qualify for no race. I'm not at that pace, that type of pace yet. But I want to complete a 50-kilometer run in January and February. You know what I'm saying? So I have the broke man half coming up, and I'm gonna run that. I'm gonna complete that. That's cool. I know I could do 13 miles. I do 13 miles when I was smoking. I could do 13 miles when I was smoking. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna do those 13 miles. But in a nutshell, this is just my video blogs. I want you to join me on the journey. I want y'all to look for some of the stuff that's coming, because we got some real nice stuff coming. And I want to thank all those that are taking the time to follow us and to listen to some of the things that I have to say. Checking me out on my podcast, checking us out on my blog, Gye-Nyame Journey, all that. Gye-Nyame Journey, that's all that. All right. So now, with that, I say peace, and you have a beautiful evening.